Power.
Frank Warren's on the money here, guys. I can't, like, again, I'm not trying to be biased toward Dubois, guys. I just have to look at all the narratives, and every little detail counts, guys, when you go into these big high-stake fights. As I said, man, the fact that Alex Krasuk's not here, I don't like it. Something, I don't want to say it seems off, but, like, if you want ingredients for an upset, you got to look at factors, and obviously you got to throw that in there. You got Krasuk, you got Usyk looking over to Krasuk thinking, fuck, you're a business-minded guy. I don't know if you should be speaking right now. And I don't think it's doing Usyk any favours.
He knows he can hurt Mr. Usyk. He knows that. He's felt the power. And he's a much, much better fighter from 2.5 years ago.
OLEKSANDR is not of those three fighters. He's different from those three fighters. And on Saturday night, the history is going to be made here at the Wembley Stadium. You will see.
So, again, see what he's saying. He goes, Usyk's not his last three fighters. Obviously, Hergovic, AJ, Miller. Usyk is not. He is different to those fighters. He's on a higher level. I just personally don't think Klimas is the best at talking, but I can see where he's coming from. What I noticed there is Usyk is not really buying into this. You know what I've noticed? Usyk might be feeling doubt. He may be feeling like, fuck, my guy's not really talking as much. But guess what? Usyk doesn't give a fuck. And I don't think Usyk's getting affected by it, because Usyk's gone straight to prayers. I've seen him just mumble stuff and he's going through his prayer beads. This is what I say, guys. These little subtleties. No one's on YouTube's going to pick up this, guys. No one's going to sit there and analyze the guy picking up his prayer beads and thinking, oh shit, he's deep. Guys, I'm trying to analyze the guy's mind. I'm trying to go in much depth as possible. That's what we do on this channel. I look at the art of war, the psychology. I've done this for the Tyson Fury fight, and I saw signs, guys, clear point, telltale signs to say, shit, Tyson Fury's breaking already. Guys, go back and check my videos if you don't believe me. Tyson Fury couldn't look the man in the eyes. Now, I'm not saying Usyk's being affected by any of this, but his teams, it's not looking like, from what I can see from Aegis, if I had to give points have gone to the Dubois team so far. Obviously, Usyk is his own fighter. He probably doesn't need his team, in my opinion. He could do this independently. But, again, it does go, obviously, a slight disadvantage. When you do go into fight, you want everything right. Even one thing that's off, it can throw you off. That's why I believe Usyk's gone back to the prayers.
I absolutely agree with what you're saying there, Aegis. He is different. He's a fabulous and great champion. But this is the new kid on the block. 27 years of age, ready to go. He's got all the ammunition, he's got the power, and everybody underestimates his boxing ability. He has one of the best jabs in boxing. And we'll see on Saturday night. Whatever happens, the fans are going to get something special, because I know your man, as soon as that bell goes, he ain't going to be on the back foot. He's going to come and try to take the centre of the ring, and Daniel's going to be there to meet him. So it's going to be a battle of wills, a battle of power, strength, and the young guy's going to do it.
I don't always agree with Frank Warren, guys, but I'm not saying I think he's going to win or anything. I will be doing my prediction, but I like how he said what's going to happen. Guys, I do believe this fight's going to be a fucking fight, you know. I'll say that for sure. I'll say that for sure. I think this is going to be a fight. Like, so Usyk may go down, he may get dropped, and he might have to get up from the canvas. Dubois may go down, I don't know, but I don't think that psychological factor is in Dubois anymore. He still may get stopped, because we'll see if he's got the ability, if this is all bravado. Don't forget, man, Usyk is gonna remember certain things. Remember when Tyson Fury just lost to Usyk and Dubois interrupted his press conference, the ring walk, and he started shouting in Usyk's face. Usyk don't forget these sort of things. He will not forget it. But I like what Frank Warren's saying. He is the younger fighter. You cannot underestimate Daniel Dubois, because all it takes is one off day or something not right, and you thinking, yeah, it's the same old Dubois, and some fucking animal comes out the closet, and that's it. Like, but again, I'll say this, guys. This fight is going to be different to the first fight. I know that for a fact. I'm not saying I'll do my prediction soon, but let's carry on.
Good promotion. Good promotion.
Good promotion.
Let's bring in.
Don't push the horses. Don't push the horses.
Frank.
Whoa, Usyk jumped in and says, don't push the horses, don't push the horses. That's a bit strange.
Frank, yes, nice.
Who's saying Frank?
Thanks, Sergey. Let's.
What I'm noticing, guys, obviously, since Sergey's saying some stuff, this is what I've noticed, guys. Sergey is obviously one of Usyk's team members, and even in the last press conference, I don't want to say there's overconfidence coming from Usyk's team. I don't want to say it's arrogance coming from Usyk's team, but I'm going to say like a small percentage. I would say like 1 or 2%. There's like, especially from his team members, there's like no respect for Dubois. Like, you're just going to get walked over. I'm not saying Usyk himself is doing it. There is certain signs where I've broke down one of my press conferences where Usyk did the left and right Ngannou kind of look. Check that video out. I'm not saying he was like Ngannou. He's looking through his soul. I think Usyk was trying to look into Dubois to say, have you changed or are you still the same mentally? I don't think Dubois is the same. I think he's better. I'm not saying it's going to be enough for him to win. But yeah, I'm just picking up these little signs, guys. Let's carry on.
Let's bring in Riz Khan from Team Dubois, manager of Daniel Dubois. You've been by his side through some of this resurgence. Hey, you certainly picked up a few fans. Some of the media even screaming out for him here. What can you tell us about this man heading into Saturday night?
I'm not sure who this guy is. One of Daniel Dubois' trainers. Never seen him before personally.
Thanks, Dev. I think resurgence is actually a great word. And
Riz Khan, never heard of him, guys.
if the truth be known, the resurgence started after Daniel's last fight with Alexander. And the architect behind the resurgence has clearly been his father, Stan Dubois, who's meticulously handpicked every single individual, whether it's the coaching team, whether it's the medics, whether it's from a management point of view. So we have all the credentials to support Daniel in the background. And from a fighting point of view, the man is sat there 2 years older, 2 years wiser, 2 years more experience with another 4 fights, under his belt. So Daniel Dubois is not even at the peak as a 27-year-old. So we've got another few years left in the tank, but he's going into that ring to take that undisputed crown, and he's ready now.
Guys, I've never heard of this Riz Khan guy, but guys, what he just said there, I'm liking it. And guys, you know why I'm liking it? Because everything he's saying, I've got proof on my channel through the videos I did when Dubois fought AJ. I believe everything he's saying is true, and I do hold Stan Dubois, which is Daniel Dubois' father, in high regard. He's never around, guys. He's always in the background. But he's the man that's made Dubois' mind the way it is. I don't know what he does at night to him. He must take him in a room, shut the fucking door, and shout at him in his face. Or like, I can see there's a respect from Dubois to his dad, and he's 27 years old. A lot of people at that age, they're like, I'm not saying you lose respect for your dad, but you kind of say, I'm a man now. But I think I can always see that Stan is in charge of Dubois. Dubois always had that, I don't want to say weak mindset, but like psychologically, he wasn't, like, something was wrong with the guy. Like, he was a bit like weak or awkward or something. But it's changed. It's totally changed. There's some sort of training we don't see in the background. And I have seen stories, obviously I've seen interviews of Stan Dubois. There's a very good interview I've went through. He's just mentally, guys, he's at a different level. Dubois is at a different level, and these little things matter, guys. I don't care who you are. If you just imagine this, let's look at it from Dubois' perspective. You lost to Usyk. Usyk says to Dubois in that fight after you lost the fight, he said something to him. He goes, Dubois, you young, you can come again. You will win or something. You're young, you can come again. He said something in the ring. I'll see if I can get the footage, guys. I can't remember exactly what he said.
It's not that. It's boxing. It's not ballet. It's not dancing. Daniel, you young. You can dream. Man, dude. Relax, man. It's boxing. It's tough sport, brother.
But what he said to him, you can come again or you will win. He kind of told. So guys, these are the things I'm going to go back to. No one remembers these things. I've got them in the back of my head, and I've got a whole archive of these little things that happened. Usyk told Dubois, you will come again. You're young. Usyk was saying to Dubois after the fight, you're young. You can come again. You will win. Don't worry. Like, Dubois was upset after that loss. Now, has Dubois put all those factors correct? Dubois could win this fight, guys. Honestly, like, again, don't think I'm being biased to Dubois. Look, we all know most people are picking Usyk, and again, I will be doing my prediction. But like, just look at the factors. Obviously, I didn't like the Parker stuff. I don't want to keep saying it. I say it in my every fucking breakdown, but he skipped Parker, and I don't like that. If he fought Parker and he beat Parker, guys, I'm not gonna give no predictions, but I probably would have been pushing for Dubois a lot more. But obviously I'm trying to be as neutral as I can, but I love what he's saying. Check my video and understand Dubois' father, guys, the way they train, the way they made Daniel Dubois change. Daniel Dubois is not the same Dubois, man. I do see people think Dubois is the same. I've seen some people in my comments on my last video saying Dubois hasn't changed, he's the exact same. I don't agree with you guys. He has changed mentally. I think it will be a different fight, but it doesn't mean I think he's going to win. But let's see.
Okay. Thank you, Riz.
Seems like he's got a lot of support as well. Morale in the background, morale.
Let's bring in Kuba Chucky from the Usyk camp. I understand he's known in the camp as the crazy professor and is behind some of the science of this man right here. What can you tell us about the science behind OLEKSANDR Usyk heading into Saturday?
Welcome, everyone.
So Kuba, I've seen this guy in some of Usyk's training footage. Again, I haven't done the breakdowns on every little clip I saw, but I've been watching Usyk train for this fight. He said Kuba is one of his trainers and he makes Usyk go through hell. The way this guy trains Usyk calls this guy an evil man. Like, now obviously they're having banter, but this guy's put Usyk through his paces on a daily basis, and he pushes Usyk to the limit.
Thank you that I can be here. What can I say?
Sports scientist.
OLEKSANDR is a vehement. He's more than ready before upcoming fights. His physical performance, his mental performance is on the excellent level, on the highest level, I think so, in history. I know that his aging, his health, his experience is electric issue, fans, media, but don't worry. He's more than ready.
That's confidence, guys. That again, I don't think he'd be chatting shit because Usyk's got 2 more fights and he knows he's probably going to retire. If Usyk thought he's not ready, he was losing it, he would have retired. He doesn't show those signs in the last 2 fights. He actually got better in the Tyson Fury rematch. He gets better in the second fight with AJ. He keeps improving. He's 38. People say he's old now. He's old, but I don't think that's the case. And if he's actually improving, guys, then that's scary because his mindset, psychology, and where he's at mentally, that looks all on par. And if he's got a sports specialist scientist saying he's improving, he's better, again, people can say what they want, but I have seen the training and everything. He does look like he's still on top of everything. So that's scary to know. That is actually scary. That if Usyk's getting better, that's fucking scary shit, man. Because if this guy keeps improving at this age, the guy's, I don't want to say the guy's not human, but he's definitely special.
Thank you, Kuba. Let me bring in Don Charles from Team Dubois. Don,
okay, Don Charles, guys, this is a controversial character. He's got a big chip on his shoulder. He's been talking about the low blow. A lot of people don't like it. I can obviously see his stance, but, and I did a video, guys. Dubois pushed his trainer. I'm not sure what's going on in their camp, guys. I want to see what Don Charles is going to say. I don't know if Don Charles has been told to pipe down, keep talking about the low blow. It's negative energy. And Dubois even told him to like calm down because he keeps saying the same shit. Let's see what he says. He seems he always has a chip on his shoulder. Is he calm or how's he going to take this?
Very vocal at the launch press conference. It was great fun up here. And you're confident. You're very confident that the stars have aligned for your man Daniel Dubois. 48 hours away. Why is he going to get it done?
Good afternoon, everybody. Well, basically, he was born that way. I was born confident. Daniel Dubois was born that way. Yeah?
Daniel Dubois was born that way. What's he on about?
His father, who's not here with us, presently here with us.
He's not dead, guys, just to let you know. Stan Dubois around. He's again awkward chats. You got Frank around touching his head. You got Dev putting his hand on his head. You got Dubois saying, huh? You said my father's dead. And then you got fucking the guy next to fucking Don Charles thinking, did you just say Daniel Dubois' father's dead? You had to reiterate, no, he's just not here today. It's a bit awkward, guys.
You mentioned earlier, he was the architect. This man had a dream that when Daniel was born, this young man is going to become...
So wait, Dubois looking at him is a bit of anger or some shit. Not anger, but I don't know, man. I have a feeling there's been some stern words behind the scenes that we can't see, guys, between Dubois' father and Don Charles in terms of like, now don't keep talking about the low blow shit, but let's see what he says.
Heavyweight world champion.
Talking about his dad, but he said this guy's going to be the heavyweight champion. And Stan Dubois, there is an interview out there. He said, I'm going to make my son like undisputed. And he's doing that, and he's staying behind the shadows while he's doing it. So let's see.
And the way it's been written,
He
the
said something there, Dubois. I don't know what he said. I want to go back, guys.
dream that when Daniel was born, this young man is going to become a heavyweight world champion. And
I don't know what he says, guys, but Dubois mutters something under his breath there. So there's some sort of tension going on here, man, between Don Charles and Dubois. And people have said, like, that's not good, man, before the fight. I've covered it, guys, in my last breakdown. My view is this, guys. It's similar to how Usyk is, guys. You know how, well, it's not similar to how Usyk is. It's different because the way Alexander Krasuk was just speaking there, I can see that's not really affecting Usyk. Usyk's still able to independently beat Usyk. Now, Dubois just seems pissed about something about Don Charles. Maybe he's annoyed that Don Charles is going on all these talk shows and keeps saying it was a low blow, low blow. It keeps, like, it kind of puts Dubois' name in the mud. Maybe he's been told him, like, shut the fuck up, man. Stop saying the same shit because you're putting negative energy. Like, that energy is not good energy, man. That chip on the shoulder energy. It's kind of bad, low frequency energy. I don't know. It's like Dubois just like, I don't know, man. It's hard. Like, I'm picking up signs in it. So, obviously, he's still going to back his fighter, but let's carry on.
the way it's been written, the universe, here we are today. He's the current IBF heavyweight champion. Remarkable. At a mere age of 27. I don't think, if you really think about what this young man has experienced to be where he is today, the sacrifices he's always made and still making, it's a prime example for any young person who wants to come into the industry to follow and copy what this young man here has done. And I'm a very
Dubois just keeps looking at him like with a little bit of, like, kind of shocking him a bit, but I don't know.
spiritualist man in the sense that I believe in the universe. Very spiritual. And I have my own story, which I'm not going to tell you here because we'll be here till next week.
So Don Charles again, have done breakdowns on him. When he beat AJ the first time, I did some breakdowns. I did like the stuff he was saying. I'm not saying I'm against Don Charles. I do like the way he articulates himself, carries himself. I'm not a Don Charles hater. I know a lot of people are not liking it because of the chip he's got on his shoulder. And I can see where it comes from. Let's hear him out.
Right? So, but what I can tell you from the experience I've had in the last 24 months, it's been 24 months only since I've been working. I've been blessed to have inherited, I use the word inherited, to be working with this young prime athlete. It's all for a reason. And in my opinion, in my beliefs, he's been destined to be here today. He's been destined for, on Saturday, to do what's almost deemed as the impossible. The impossible will become the possible. That's why we're here. We're ready. I normally got a lot to say, but I'm going to keep it short because all the talking has been done.
So, guys, this is what I'm trying to say. I like what Don Charles is saying here. He's saying the impossible is going to become the possible. He's giving those sort of hope vibes. And again, I know the Usyk fans as well. We got the Dubois fanboys. You got the Usyk fanboys. I'm trying to keep it neutral. I'm not going to get involved. We'll give my prediction at some point tomorrow, guys. Stay tuned. Look how Don Charles has just said, I'm going to keep it short. He's been told by someone, whether it's his father, whether it's Dubois directly, don't fucking keep going on. Don't keep talking about this low blow stuff. We don't want to hear it. So he's toning it down, but he's saying the impossible is going to come possible. I think he's going to wrap it up.
It's now time for action. Please tune in. Those at home, those in attendance, get behind Daniel Dubois. Let's make history together. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Yes.
So what I like with Dubois, guys, I'll say this to you now straight. If you have to look at both teams' energy and, like, again, there's awkwardness going on with Dubois and Don Charles, but I don't think it's the awkwardness as in they've had a bash, that something's wrong. Nah. It's similar to how Usyk's got something with Krasuk. Like, Krasuk hasn't obviously said the right things, kind of like lost at the start of the press conference. But Usyk doesn't let that affect him. Usyk's making a little smirk now and he's going back to his prayer beads. He can feel there's energy from the Dubois team. The whole fucking team is ready to take on Usyk. They're going to bring hell to Usyk. They're going to bring hell. But this guy's a cat. This guy's so how this guy's been for Tyson Fury twice, AJ twice. This guy's done the whole fucking Britain guys back to back. It's nothing for Usyk. So I'm not saying Usyk's gonna get rattled by that. I'm not saying Dubois is gonna come. He's already beaten Dubois. I'm not gonna say it's nothing to Usyk, but he's ready. It's like this is why I say it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a different fight.
Don, I've just got one more
Look at him mumbling under the breath. I think it's prayers.
for you. Just a kind of reaction to...
He goes into this cat beady like mode. I did see something that Derek Chisora said this week. He said to beat Alexander Usyk, you got to be crazy. You got to be mental. So it's almost like Dubois got to go in there to say, yo, I'm ready to get myself knocked out, but I'm just going to keep going at you. That sort of mental mentality was what Derek Chisora did. You've got to be a little bit mental because Usyk is unhinged. He's not, I don't want to say he's mental, but he's got that crazy side to him, and that's a lot of people don't have that.
To Igis Klimas's comments that Daniel is the same fighter that he was 2 years ago. You can't change the mind, and that there may be mental weakness there.
Dev Sani's good at these questions to try and fucking cause fucking problems. He's going to John Charles saying, what about the mental weakness?
What can you tell us?
Well, everybody has their opinion. That's his opinion. We know what we've done. We know what we've been witnessing. He must have been sleeping for the last 3 fights or so we've had. Daniel has.
So look at that chip on the shoulders coming back out for Don Charles. He's back in his team, don't get me wrong. But he's got, Igis must have been sleeping because he hasn't seen what Dubois has done in the last 3 fights.
He must have been fast asleep. Can somebody please wake him up?
He did rip him there, guys. I got to give it to Don Charles. I'm not like the chip on the shoulder of Don Charles. I don't mind it, guys. I don't mind it. I can see where it stems from. But obviously, when you keep talking about the low blow, it gets annoying. He's not doing that now. So, fair play.
Yes. Is it true, Igis?
Oh, so Igis' team now is going to jump in.
I didn't hear what he said.
He said that
Igis didn't even understand what you said, man.
you've been sleeping for the
This
past
is the difference between Krasuk and Igis. Igis is just focused on some other shit.
3 Daniel Dubois fights, and somebody needs to wake you up. What is your reaction?
While I was sleeping, Alexander beat
They're laughing, guys. Dubois, he goes, while I was sleeping, Alexander.
2 times Tyson Fury.
So I saw 2 things here. Usyk keeps muttering his prayers. Krasuk's response to while he was sleeping, because Don Charles kind of ripped him here, guys. He goes, you must have been sleeping in the last 3 fights. Krasuk, not the best talker. He goes in an angry voice, while I was sleeping, he beat up 2 times Tyson Fury. Now, don't get me wrong, he did. I don't think that's the best comeback, but it's like, oh man. I think Alex Krasuk would have been better. Let's see what he says. Decent. I'll give him it. It's like back and forth. This is like, you know, when you have the rap battle, one guy's going to say the thing, who's going to par him harder. He had a response. I'm not saying it's the hardest bar. I think Don Charles' bar saying you must be sleeping for the last 3 fights. He goes, while I was sleeping, he beat up Tyson Fury twice. Fair comment. No one's done that to Fury. He kind of, it's like he swang it back. Let's see what he says.
Tyson's not here to defend himself. Yeah. Keep your eye on the job. Tyson's not here to defend. We're talking about, this is a Daniel Dubois show, okay? So let's stick to that.
Don't push the horses.
So Usyk's got involved now. So obviously, Don Charles has gone into the chip on the shoulder. Goes, Fury's not here to defend himself. This is a Daniel Dubois show. You can hear Usyk saying, don't push the horses. Obviously, Igis ain't got the best talk. Usyk ain't got the best English. But Usyk, from a mental point of view, is probably the highest on this table, on both tables. And he says, don't push the horses. Don't push the horses. What does that mean, guys? That's going to be one of the titles for the videos, guys. Don't push the horses. You know that.
Pardon me?
Don't push the horses.
Don't push what?
Don't push the horses.
I need a translator.
So Usyk said it 3 times. Don't push the horses. So I don't know. I'm trying myself to think about it. What psychological level is this? Don't push the horses. So is Usyk's team the horses here? Are they going to the races? Is that what he's trying to say? Am I reading this right, guys? Usyk, when you push the horses, guys, Cheltenham, where they do horse racing, when you push the horses, guys, that means you're going to go towards the end. He's basically saying, this is how I'm reading it, don't push the horses. This is going to go long into the fight. This is going to get into those points where you're going to have to go through hell to see if you've got the engine. You're going to get the jab. Are you going to go down on your knee? Are you going to take it? Usyk's ready. That's what I'm seeing. And the thing is, Don Charles loves to bite. Even Daniel Dubois like, yo, calm down. Don Charles, like, can he translate? They know how to agitate Don Charles.